Now then, welcome to the Ted Hanky Podcast, another thrilling episode that's going to burst your eardrums full of jizz, of enjoyment jizz. Have some enjoyment jizz in your ears and your eyes as myself and my good friend Mala digress, dissect and erect various topics. I don't know where I'm going with this. Just watch the show, enjoy it, share it, invite people to the page. Subscribe on the PooTube, usual crack you daft gets. Hello, Mala.
Now then, all right, Ted.
Welcome back to the podcast recordings. We are live, like the Artemis 2.
We've been away for a little bit though, haven't we, Ted?
Not on the Artemis 2, no, but yeah, we have been away, yeah.
They wouldn't allow me on that ship anyway, because it was too close to that bird I've been stalking.
Which one?
That one that got in the aircraft there. She's class. I've been watching her.
She with the gigs and the big nose.
She can float and everything, man. She's class. Like, I've seen it, right? They had it on the news and that, and like it went live from the spaceship and she was just floating around. And I was like, how mint is that? She's like a witch.
Do you imagine like if you went to spaff on her face and it just went...
Yeah, but then...
And float around in it yourself.
What if it's one of the other lads? They'd be furious.
You would be furious, like, wouldn't you, if someone did a spaff on your face? I wouldn't be happy.
But it could be like an interstellar bukkake party.
It's never been done before.
It's never been done.
If Elon Musk is watching this, right, and you want to be the first international madman, because that's what you are, who wants to, get people up there to do out of this world bukkakes, me and Mala, we would like to be the test subjects.
Honestly, right, he's in for that as well. He's a mad lad, him, Musk, isn't he? Are you touching it? I'm just avoiding it, me, like dodgeball, but with blobs. And they're just coming and I'm like...
No, my luck though, I'd be about to do it and I'd just get a bit of diarrhoea and then I'd just float up.
That's never happened to me when I've been in the middle of booking and all of a sudden I've
it's happened to me before. I've been power booking before. And sometimes, when you stop mid-thrust to do a pump, then a baby wet one came out.
I once had a poo in the shower when I had too much creatine. Is that the same type of thing?
Was that in my gym?
No, it's a different gym.
It stunk in my gym the other day and I thought Mal had been in doing a shower cack.
A shower cacky?
A shower cacky, yeah. My favourite.
Good motorbike, that.
Yeah, I've got to say my favourite. You beat me to it. Let me just remind you about whose podcast this is.
I doubt that, Ted.
I know. What have you been up to anyway, Mala? Anything exciting, riveting?
Well, no, I've just been, basically... We've had a big job on, me and the lads, because I help out with the bins and that, don't I?
Oh, this is Mala's fault. Fucking bin gate.
Well, honestly, I was in the Stockton planning, honestly, I was one of the top lads in charge of all of it. You don't believe me, but I was, right? And I was there, and Ted, right, I'll take you through the meeting, how we planned it. Come on, speak to me.
All right. Which role am I?
You can be the lad who's asking me about what we're doing with the bins and why we're doing it. Come on then.
Right, okay. Can I be Scottish?
Are you Scottish?
I knew it.
Ooh! he's not that Scottish.
Right, Mala, I've put you on bin wagon number 9 today. What you doing with it today, sunshine?
That is class. Do you know, it's like... them two lads who were on Sky Sports, Brazil and... Gray and whoever the other one was.
Yeah.
Andy Gray and the other lad. It's like them. Go and do that accent again.
No, I can't do it all day long, son. It's fine. Right, so tell me, what's your plan for the bins today?
Well, we're going to take them head on, Gaffer. Right, no, seriously. What the plan is, right, is... everyone's been getting it too normal with bins, haven't they? You just dump your rubbish and you expect me to do all of your work and chucking it away. Well, I'm sick of it, right? I am sick of it. I don't want to be touching no one's rubbish, so you're going to have to separate it all. Right, now I'm going to come along and I'm going to just do what I want with it anyway.
You just shove it all in the same truck. That's what's been happening, hasn't it?
Well, only because we ran out of trucks, man. That's why. We ran out of trucks, so I rang the gaffer and I was like, yeah, how are we going to solve this? And he went, fuck it, put it all in the same bin wagon.
Aye, stick it all in the same bin wagon.
And I said, they're not going to be mad about that. And he went, fuck them, they only pay council tax, who cares?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Here, basically, so what Stockton Borough Council have done us wrong here, right? We have to separate everything. And it's not like they'll give us bins. They've got bags. It's not as if we live in, the third windiest place in the world.
I'm furious because I'm Council Band E, and I'm furious that I have to separate my own shit. I've got the dog's shit. I've got all of the recycling stuff like that with Jolie's pizza cartons.
I have to wash out everything. And you know how much stuff Broadback goes through.
Freaking hell, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
She loves munch bunches, doesn't she?
She does. And
One
she loves,
scoop with a tongue. Munch bunch gone.
She loves munch boxes as well. And she likes a box being munched. It's pretty much everything. Not by me.
Fucking hell.
By the pizza delivery lad. Or whoever's bringing food over.
There's a thought in it. Yeah, but man didn't even get collected for 2 weeks. I was absolutely fuming.
Well, that's part of the policy. Like, what we try and do is piss you off as much as we can, so that when you were forcing you to recycle because you've got no more room in your shed. And it doesn't matter if parts of Stockton look like downtown Fallujah now, with paper everywhere. I got it in a Pringles tin hit me right in the head the other day when the wind was up. Yeah, it's class. And we're going to make it dead confusing, right? So, you have to do all your recycling on one day, but not your main bin, which you're not allowed to put anything in anyway, because if we do, we'll catch you. We're not going to take it away.
I think I've got 8 bins.
It's class, isn't it?
I've got one for plastics, I've got one for metals, I've got one for food, a little food bin, right? I've got one for poos.
How many metal stuff are you chucking away on a weekly?
Bean cans.
Oh, tins, you mean? They all go in the one though, don't they?
No, they've got to be separated. Cardboard, paper, tins, glass. Food waste.
What about
Freaking
them packets that people do coke in? Where do they go? We need Stockton Borough Council. They need to give us some more, on this. Make it relevant. You should have pictures like, where do the coke bags go? Because lads in Stockton want to know that.
Yeah, there could be a business there, like Bobo in Stockton could be like, hey, I'll recycle them fucking coke bags, me, know what I mean? Repurposed coke bags, knock 20 pence off a gram.
Class.
You know what I mean?
Like,
bring your coke bags back, I'll give you 20 pence. You know, like at the old fizzy pop shop.
The fizzy pop shop.
You should take your Lowcocks back and get some money for the bottles. You can bring your coke bags back and
swap them out.
We'll give them a rinse out. Reuse them. There's 20, maybe 50 pence, depending on if it's a 2 gram or a 5 gram bag. And there you go, repurpose.
Do you remember when you used to sell Pat Wardell some robbed bottles? Told this story before on another podcast.
It was a good way to get your pocket money up. You'd go around and nick all everyone's empties, take them back to Pat Wardell's, and she'd give you some money, and you'd buy 20 Berkeley Menthol with them.
It was 5 pence a bottle or something like that. And what we did is we staged a robbery in Thornaby, if you don't know. And I think it's too long ago now, so the police won't be able to do naught. But I think we were 10 or 11, and one of our friends laid down in the road, off his bike, as if he'd fell over, and then the wagon that was collecting all the empty logo up had to pull up, and he got out and he went, "You all right, son?" And we jumped out the bushes and nicked big loads of crates off it and hid him. And then he went, "Oh, I'm all right," and he drove off. It was Simbob. Well done, Simbob.
I got 4 full bottles of Dandelion and Burdock. I was buzzing.
Then we necked them all. Then we took them to Pat Wardell's for the big money.
Yeah.
Big money. And I tell you what, I know Wardell's listen to us, don't they? They watch us, and the good lads and lasses, and we're not going to give you that money now.
No, prove it.
Pat, give us that money in good faith.
Yeah.
But technically she had stolen merchandise.
And she made Mala climb up the ladders up to the top shelf to get some toilet rolls, which is really a health and safety hazard.
It really was.
We could have reported her.
And they were on some rickety steps, weren't they? On them thing. Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
I think she just made me do that so she could look at my little shorts.
You did have tiny shorts on, yeah. And little Thundercats underpants.
Oh, were you looking up?
You can't help it. Yeah. No, yeah, so bin gate is... don't get your recycling mixed up, because technically that is bin cest.
It's it's criminal. I tell you what, right, you can do crack if you want, you can do, but don't you dare not recycle in Stockton. Yeah. Them lads will be down there, and they will be knocking on your door with enforcement officers. Yeah. There'll be tight headlocks getting deployed. Yeah. You'll be in court. You'll take the kids off you. I mean, you can drink and smoke and do crack and do everything in Stockton, but don't you dare do the wrong recycling.
Get it wrong and we're taking the bairns off you.
You can't be trusted to recycle the Pringles cans. You can't be trusted with the kids.
Yeah, well, while we're on the subject of Stockton, Mala, what's your thoughts on the new redevelopment of the High Street?
It's a beautiful thing, isn't it, Ted?
It's just what we're crying out for, a massive fucking play park. I want more pubs. I want strip clubs. I want at least 2 more Gregs.
But think about it, right? That's going to bring loads of revenue into the town, isn't it? Because kids have loads of money to spend in the High Street, so it's just what I want.
I'm just waiting for the first death. All be yellow taped off, won't
listen, right? I'm sorry, like Ted Hanky Podcast listeners, right? If you are deaf or blind, you can still play on it. Don't worry about...
Deaf, like...
right, sorry, I thought you meant... You can't take the mick out of them like that on the podcast.
I'm not dead yet.
You just did that. You went, that's not... Like, they just can't hear you, Ted. Honestly, you're so goof.
Oh, we don't have any morals on this podcast, do we?
No, we don't have any deaf listeners either. They can't hear us.
Well, you were very disgruntled when they knocked down B&M, though, weren't you, on that side?
I used to do the best robbing from there.
I used to get loads of packs of jelly babies for me from there.
And there's no better than a Fatbird B&M employee class. Like
if you've got any watching, do get in touch.
Honestly, that sexy uniform where it's like orange and like dark brown.
And it's like, it's just like tucked into a roll.
It shows all of the rolls. And the arse is like, it expands in them pants. And like, they are going down and picking up like a bit of toy that was made in China. And I'm just staring at them, thinking, Mal's going to have his way with you soon. That's right. But I'm robbing at the same time, so I'm trying to like...
Multitasking.
Multitasking, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So that's what we're looking at now, mate. Shall we get a crowdfunder going for me and you to reopen the Moby Grape, right? Or what used to be the Don Bar, that whole like precinct there. So you've got what used to be the Don Bar, and then you've got the Moby Grape nightclub downstairs. Let everybody who watches this podcast please donate maybe £2,000 to £5,000 each, right? And
was it all six of them donating?
well, it's still enough. That's why I put the donation fee up.
Good thing you said.
And then me and Mala will buy them places, we'll do it out, and we will have the best music, the best entertainment, and probably the greatest flange you will ever see in Teesside, all in there under one establishment.
All the B&M bargains, girls, get yourself there.
Ted's Bar.
Ted's Bar. Don't call it Ted's Bar.
There's something I'm going to send me on.
It does. Ted's Bar.
Ted's Bar. Yeah. No, I think it's a good idea, that. I used to love the Moby Grape. I once fingered a girl down there, but it went up her arsehole instead of her foo.
So you fingered Moby's grape?
Maybe, yeah.
Was it a big girl?
I just remember, when like you do it and you come back and you'd have a little like that, and it just smelled of poo. I used to be off my head most of the time I was in the... I'm not going to lie. So I'd be like, I'd dropped a couple of these most of the time I was in there. Loved it though. Really? Yeah, and that was when it was a normal cafe, never mind being a bar. It was mint. Was that when you went up to the Don Bar and sang fucking... Strawberry Switchblade on the karaoke? That's the one, yeah. I remember that, yeah. Great days. I remember DJ Johnny Godspeed did Dusted Night in there. Did he? Yeah, that was classy, it was good. I love how he names the theme of the night after what the police do in the toilets after every gig. Well, you have to let people know what they're getting with house music, which is just loads of dickheads going. Yeah. There's a couple more of them videos knocking around at the moment where them lads are going, right, yeah, get yourself to so-and-so bar, house music classics coming up. You what? It's class. I fucking hate it. Can they not promote us? Get yourself watching Ted's podcast. You what? Get in your beauty. You know what to do. They're in like them chatties that they're getting off the TikTok shop, right? I ran about them all the time. I do my head in. They don't know how to clap. They're clapping at the wrong times. All right, yeah, so you want to come out and do the so-and-so. It's like they're doing the YMCA. Well, you're dancing like Biggie. Biggie Smalls, that is. Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah. So, have you noticed... I've got a Labyrinth t-shirt on. I thought that was our mate Gav, a picture like there. Look, he looks like him. Yeah. Hello, mate. Yeah, you're a big fan of the Labyrinth. Oh, Labyrinth, yeah, class. Yeah. Hey, hang on, have a look at the back. Hang on, are you ready? This is creepy. All you're gonna see. Yeah, that's class. That's it. I'll pull it down so they can see. Look at that. It's got them all on Ludo, Hoggle. That's class. Where'd you get that from? I got it from a website called truffleshuffle.com, and it does all like 80s retro t-shirts and stuff like that. I mean, it's not as good as Ted Hanky t-shirts.com, so don't be sending your business there, but have a look. But yeah, I like it. It's cool, isn't it? I thought do I look like a bit noncy though in it? Because like... It's a little bit, Ted. I wasn't going to say it out.
I thought Triple Shuffle was dedicated wanking over fatbird sides. But hey, listen, horses for courses. It's a good top though, isn't it? Like,
you had a wank over chunk, didn't you? The Goonies before. That's because everyone used to confuse you for data. Slip shoes.
He's only having a dig at me. Don't worry about it, podcasters. We'll sort it out later with an arm wrestle. That's what we usually do, don't we, Ted?
Oh, yeah.
It's like over the top.
Yeah.
Like, and our big Julie, she grabs the hands and then like it
she looks like
down.
that when I was over the top, with the
one with the bung axe.
Yeah. She doesn't have, yeah.
But I bet she can wank faster than most of them. She used to be like the fastest wanking arm in the West in Thornaby.
You talking about your own sister, yeah?
Well, you lads used to tell us. They used to they'd go in there in a room and then 2 minutes later they'd be out and they'd be sweating and they'd be like, she doesn't have to move your sister.
I mean, I had some great moments with her the years. I mean, we're not together, but we're still friends, kind of. Well, I still buy food for her.
That's what that's when he said, can we be friends with benefits? That's what she meant, buy her food.
Went, we told the government we're not together, I get the benefits. That's what she do. I've just grassed her up there. She has got a very thunderous power wank on her, I'll be honest, yeah. It's almost... It's a bit like, when you used to aggressively waggle an Atari ST joystick.
I don't think people have seen our Jubilee, right? So I'm going to, the only thing I can put up, I want Ted to do some work here and he's going to be furious, is, Ted, put up a picture of the wrestler tugboat. That's sort of a look. That's who she is. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? The essence of Julie's well within tugboat.
Who then transitioned into typhoon and formed the natural disasters with earthquake. Just as point of reference there.
That's some good wrestling knowledge. Ted. I'm well happy with that.
Yeah. So I know my stuff.
He was also the Shockmaster in WCW. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. I never went to the WCW side. I was always WWF all the way.
I'm a sneaky bastard. I went everywhere, me. Class.
You mean it was free on the telly?
It was on Channel 5 late at night. Well,
What do you think about the film Labyrinth? Are you a fan of it? What about the bird in it? I mean, I think she's only 15 in the film, but she grew up...
She's a bit old looking with, sticky out hair and that.
She grew up... No, who are you on about? You're on about Boy, aren't you?
Oh, is that not a bird?
No, I'm on about what's she called? She grew up to be the most beautiful.
He's very noncy today, Ted, isn't he?
No, she grew up to be a very, very beautiful film actor. Keep talking while I find the details.
Yeah. At home, my baby, trying hard as babes could try.
What could I do?
You could not be Nancy. That's the only words I know.
Jennifer Connelly.
Show us a picture, Ted.
So that's Jennifer Connelly now.
Oh, well.
And she was the girl in Labyrinth.
I'm not particularly attracted to her, Ted.
Are you kidding me?
No, look, she looks a bit like a lad. Look at that face there. Right, everyone Google a picture of Jennifer Connelly. Have a look yourselves.
That was her in Labyrinth.
She'd have got it in Labyrinth, to be fair, but so would Bowie.
Pretty sure she was only 15 in Labyrinth. And then Bowie was cooing her with his knackers on display. And you remind me of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power. What power? The power of voodoo. Hoodoo, you do. What remind me of the babe? I saw my baby.
I saw these, most of them lads used to hang about in the Pat's Social Club, did you know that? And, the lads in his gang, they were all about, if you went in on a Sunday when the committee meeting was on, they all looked a bit like that. It was class.
I used to have a bit of a fantasy, right, because I was a young lad when I used to watch it, right, where she falls down that cave like that, and then all them hands grab and go, hello, we're helping hands. Oh, and then I'm thinking, I'd be grabbing her tits and her tuppence and everything.
You've been molesting her.
Oh, how can we help you?
So the noncy behaviour's been around for a while, hasn't it, Ted?
But I'm younger than her.
Yeah, but that's
so
what I mean.
Technically, right, Jennifer Lawrence I think she's about 54 now. I was a young lad. Labyrinth was what, 84, 86, something like that, mate. So
you were having...
No, but I watched it when I was 12,
No, he was having perverted thoughts when he was 7.
Probably was, actually.
I knew you probably were. You probably were.
Yeah, but it's a class film. I like that bit where he keeps popping up and then he has that upside down sort of stairway in his house and he's like, Do you want me to save you?
I can't remember Labyrinth this well.
Can't you?
No, I last watched it years ago. I mean, if you want to talk about a movie that I do watch, I watched recently, I watched Goonies.
Oh, what a film.
Because I was trying to get little Mala to understand what good movies were, because everything's crap nowadays.
Yeah, and then when Sloth came on, did he go, Mum?
He did. Well, no, it wasn't Sloth was the mum lookalike, it was Mama.
Mama Fratelli.
Do the voice, Ted. You
dumb motherfucker.
That's the one. It's class.
Yeah.
And then one of them lads, the two brothers that are there, one of them lads is in The Sopranos. I didn't realise that until the other day.
Yeah.
Andy's in The Matrix, and he's class him.
Yeah.
Proper wicked.
I used to like chunk. I like that moment where they open up the fridge door and that dead body falls in and he goes, stiff!
Yeah, it's
good,
class.
yeah. I love a go. They're making a Goonies too,
It'll be crap. They're going to ruin it.
They've got a load of the original cast back in it as well.
They're a bit old for that now, aren't they?
Apart from one of them who's...
Yeah, one of them is dead, yeah.
Is one of them dead?
Yeah. Well, he's dead to me because I haven't seen him in any movies.
No, I don't think he is. It was the... it was in Lost Boys, the one who was dead, isn't it? The other Corey. Not Corey Feldman, Corey Haim.
Corey Haim, yeah.
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 But yeah, because... Goonies, great film. They're making another one to it. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm going to be watching it. I hope Sloth's in it.
He will be. He'll be cutting about still like that.
I hope they still have one of them little scenes in, where that girl, and she's in like a high school uniform, and you always see up a kilt all the time, like when they're in the cave and going through the water. You see pants.
This makes a lot of sense, people, why Ted is like he is. You know that? It does. It just...
I'm such a voyeuristic man.
And a voyeuristic boy by the sounds of it.
Yeah. I remember one time, right, my mum and dad, they were good friends with the police lady, right? And she was
Sting's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she used to come round and just for a cup of tea and stuff like that. I think we were being investigated for something, if I'm honest. But, she used to come round, and I remember she was stood there in a policewoman uniform, and I just sort of like lied on my back and just crawled in between her legs and looked up the sky. Like in Drop Dead Fred. Cobwebs!
Did she have a police box?
I can't remember. I was very young at the time, but I always remember I did shuffle my way in and have a good look up a police lady's skirt, and I remember my mum told me off and my dad gave me a wink.
Well, I bet you it was like the TARDIS. You had to look up the police box, and it was just a brick expansion.
You're talking early 80s, mid 80s. There'll have been
Primo Bush.
There'll have been police bushage going on there. Do you know what I mean?
Police.
There'll have been do not enter tape all around it.
That'd be nice. I wouldn't mind seeing a mid-80s policewoman's bush, to be fair.
I wouldn't mind going back and experiencing one as an adult. I mean, I don't...
It sounds
not
all right,
as a kid,
actually.
but as an adult, it would have been like a very... very comforting environment.
She might have been a bit like freaked out if she'd have just seen an adult come across the floor and like...
I think she'd have arrested me.
Probably. Yeah. Do you know, it's weird you say this about like times when you're young. I remember, and you might remember this, Ted, when we lived in Thornaby with Mala's mum and dad, right? They had a room in the house that was just for the priest. Do you remember that? So you'd go in the house, right, and they had a front room and a back room, right, and in the front room they had like a nice carpet, they had the settee that still had the plastic on, and they had all the china, and it was dead nice in there, and you were never allowed to go in, and we were all in the back room watching like Live Aid constantly, because it was the 80s obviously, and Thundercats, but you weren't allowed to go in unless you were the priest. And I honestly, I nearly went to Worcester College just so I could see inside that front room.
It was very weird, wasn't it?
It was
almost like it was preserved in a time capsule as well, wasn't it?
It was. Do you remember it? And the priest used to come over once a week, and he'd get like a nice bit of cake. He'd go in there, he'd have a cup of tea, and like everything, and he'd get all
like
the nice stuff.
The religious noises, you'd come out, like they'd lock the door, and you'd I
think we were praying, Ted. Jesus Christ!
He's coming!
And it was the priest and me dad, which was weird, because like, but that wasn't even that religious.
I know, but we like to taste a communal wafer.
I did hear that, yeah. Well,
That was the Saturday Night Fever reference, yeah.
I got it,
Hey,
yeah,
you know,
Ted, it's
Father,
great.
like, you know, I got a girl pregnant, you know, she likes to taste the communion wafer.
No, if you ever seen that movie, he's the least likely of any of them lads to like get a bird
He's
pregnant.
got fucking platforms on like that as
He's
well.
a proper dweeby looking guy. The rest of them are all like, hey, you
Leo
know,
Sayer hair.
don't knock Leo Sayer.
Maybe.
He's got proper fans. They'll be out after you.
Yeah.
The Sayer Slayers, they're called. They come round your house.
Yeah. Well, Mala, I think, you know, it's only appropriate. You might have seen it. I did a video showing my disgust about the Middlesbrough Football Club, and I admit it was a bit ranty and it was a bit sweary. I've had a lot of abuse. I've also had a lot of people agreeing as well, but best of all, I've had 200,000 views, which means I've made £14 on Facebook views, right?
But class.
I think it's relevant we have a little chat about Middlesbrough Football Club, Mala, because it's looking, well, it is looking like the playoffs, because Wrexham lost, didn't they? It's looking like we're almost secured a playoff place. Are we going to get to the final and win it, or are we going to get spanked in the playoff rounds?
Right, we are going to get the final and we're going to get beat off Southampton, and Finn Azaz is going to score the fucking goal, because that's just how the Boro works. But can I tell you something, Ted? Right? We are Teesside, we are proud, right? Yes, Ted's going to be upset about the Boro because he's a passionate lad. But listen, are we all stupid? We've been Boro fans long enough to know this is what Boro do.
Yeah.
We're a team that had one of England's best ever footballers managing us and got relegated when we had Janino, Ravanelli and Emerson.
Yeah.
I mean, who does that? We came second in a crap league when we had Paul Merson playing for us in the Championship, and we still came second. We do Boro things the Boro way. If anyone didn't expect to happen what's just happened now, you're not a Boro fan. Do you know what I mean? We are Teesside, we are proud. We've got to get behind the lads. Yes, we're going to be crap. Yes, we're going to struggle in the playoffs. But you never know. It might happen. And I'm, for one, I think it's going to happen. I'm telling you now, Hackney needs to come back. All the lads that were knocking Hackney, like, he's crap. Look at what happens. Look at what happens the minute he goes away.
Yeah.
So if we'd have sold him in January, we'd have probably been like 17th by now, to be honest.
Yeah.
Whittaker, all the lads give him Whittaker. Yes, he is as soft as my cock when I see people I don't like, which is quite soft. I'm using Viagra nowadays, so it's fucking solid as a rock. Right, but look at what he offers the team. Without him, we have no depth. We've done well. No one started knocking Gibbo because he didn't buy your striker in the summer, in the January. He tried. And if you look what the lad puts in, and I don't care, like, oh, well, you know, he's rich. I don't care, right? We look after ourselves. Everyone stop imploding. Does it matter? We go up second. It'd be nice, but Ipswich have a better team than us. What are we going to do? Here, listen, it was always going to happen. We beat teams that we shouldn't have beat, and we're getting beaten off teams that we should have beat. And it happens like that. Stop whinging. We are Boro. We are proud. We're in the playoffs and we're going to get beat by Southampton. But next season, we'll be all excited again and it'll be class.
We'll all have little bonkons again, and we'll have little twinges in our tuppences. It'll be lovely. So
And-
remember those moments.
And Conway is me and Conway are in league together, right? He's playing this crap this season because next season I'm putting 100 quid on him being championship top scorer.
Fuck
And
off!
everyone would be like, doubt it, 1,000 to 1. Conway, I won't get him like that. Go on, son, and he'll just smash $1 million in because that's how it's going to happen.
He's the only person who stays on the pitch 100% of the time, so there's a good chance if he gets his shooting right. Hellberg clearly trusts him, or he's got some sort of hidden cameras in Hellberg's house and he's seen he's a deviant and he's going to publicise that. Because Conway, to me, out of all the Middlesbrough players, he looks like the one who would blackmail someone.
Oh, he's a wrong'un.
He's a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un. Do you think, right, honest question, do you think if we'd have got the Adam Armstrong deal over the line, we'd have cleaned up that second place spot by now?
100%.
Because
if we'd have got it over the line, we'd probably be... Because remember, that'd have been January. We'd have been top of the league because we were top of the league. We were top of the league after January, so yeah, I think we would. And I think we'd have gone up automatic. But I think Armstrong would have come. He got offered a much better deal at Wolves. That's it.
Do you know what I'm not looking forward to? Wolves coming back down.
Rob the knob.
And they're probably going to win that league. and we...
I doubt it. Tottenham are going down with them. They're going to spank the league next season.
Do you think?
Yeah, well, they've got a stadium that holds like 70,000 people. They'll spank that league.
They don't play the game, Mala. It's the players, isn't it? How many of them players are going to stay at that club?
A lot of budget, isn't it?
They've got a team full of internationals.
Bit of wedge.
Internationals don't like to play in the championship, the EFL, unless they play for teams like fucking Barbados.
Do you know
what I mean?
Oh, Sunji Hansen plays for someone like that, doesn't he? He plays for a mad team.
Or someone like that, doesn't he? Or...
Do you know what makes me smile? Because I'm a bit of Boro fan. Seeing Jed Spence. Do you know what I mean? Oh, my apologies, Mr. Warnock, with your cigar in your mouth when you went up that season and we didn't. Yeah, well done, Jed, yeah. See you in the championship, kid.
Yeah, I just thought we do creep up there and overtake them, and then, you know, like, it'd be lovely to just, bye Wolves, bye Tottenham, see you Burnley. And then we're Burnley. Up there, yeah. I'll be absolutely buzzing. So let's channel lots of beliefs, let's channel lots of good thoughts. And let's still a chance we can do it.
Let's have more Kim Elberg swearing in press conference. Yeah. Fucking come on, Kim, I like that.
I just want to win your fucking game.
He's just being a proper Boro lad.
Yeah. If he'd have went, if he'd have started it like that, the thing he went, I just want to win the fucking game, me, like. We'd have been like, Kim, he's one of ours, Kimbo, come on, man, away. Yeah. Our town. If he starts a press conference next week and goes, right, I'm going to be starting my line-up today, we're going to have Dale Fry in defence, going to be proper class, getting booked in now, sound.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, I'd play Dale Fry in attack. He wins every header that came into that box on Saturday. Right, stick him up front and let's have a Quinn and Phillips sort of dynamic that Sunderland had. Just play Dale Fry up front and boot the box up to him. He wins every header, knockdowns in the box. It's a tactic, and next season, I'm telling you now, we need a big man. We need a target man, even if it's someone to throw on for the last 10 minutes. So let's play Dale in attack. We can do it.
Do you know what as well? I know I've been crying for that Cruz Ibe to be getting on, and he brought him on for about 4 minutes, didn't he? I mean, what's the point? Give him a 10-minute fucking run. Bring him on with 10 minutes to go, and he's going to get like about 14, 15 minutes run there, isn't he?
He's quite an handsome lad, though, isn't he? When he come on, he's like, good lad. I mean,
he reminds me of both Millie and Vanilli.
He does. He does. Maybe they've cloned him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But give him more of a run now, because we've had so many shots these past 5 games, and we just can't score.
No, but
furious still.
But like I said, we are Teesside. We are proud. If everyone didn't know this was going to happen, you're not a Boro fan, are you?
Anyway, believe. Well, Mala, that concludes this week's bloody casty. What? Yeah.
Said, I've got to go. Apparently Stockton Borough Council are going to give me some big wedge to solve all this recycling stuff going on. So I've decided what we're going to do is collect it all and chuck it in the river.
Yes! Let's get the teas back to like it was in the 80s.
We'll have our own rubbish teas barrage, just made out of plastic cans. Class. Right, I'll see you later, Ted. See you later, everyone.
See you, Mala. See you, Mala. I love a bit of pollution. And Mala's favourite cartoon back in the day was Toxic Crusaders as well. So he's always wanted to be one. And he was a big fan of the Smoggies as well, that cartoon, which is quite appropriate for us Middlesbrough fans, you know what I mean? Listen, thanks very much for tuning in. Before I go, you might have seen a post that I did on the social media about finding a new home for the podcast. Well, me and Mala have had a bit of a discussion, and we've got a bit of an idea. So all those people who got in touch and all those venues that were tagged as well, we're going to hand select a few, and we're going to do a bit of a tour. So we're going to get in touch with places, and we're going to say, can we come and record the podcast on your premises when you are closed? Please leave the safe open. And we'll record the show then. We'll tag you in it. We'll get you some follows. We'll promote some offers and specials and all that stuff for you as well. It might be a short-term solution because the current venue we're in is opening up to the public, which is going to cause a lot of nosebleed in the podcast studio, whereas when we record it now, the venue's closed, so we don't need to worry about that. So, but we might end up back here. It could be a short-term solution. So we thought we're going to take it on a bit of a mini tour. We've got some venues already lined up, and we're in discussions with some others as well. So if you are a venue that's in the ideally Thornaby, Stockton, border of Middlesbrough, Yarm area, get in touch. We don't want to travel too far because Mala's bike tyres do need replacing, and he doesn't want to get pulled over by the cycle and proficiency police officers, and his tag means he's not allowed to go over those borders anyway. So anyway, we've got some stuff coming up as well. May the 15th at the Georgian Theatre there is an improvisation comedy show, £12 tickets, get them now from jokepit.com. May the 23rd at Chapel in Middlesbrough, we've also got an improv show. We've also got TV comedian Chris Washington opening the show there as well. Tickets £15 and you get a free curry, comedy and curry night. So grab them from jokepit.com. And then on June the 5th at the Warehouse Kitchen and Bar down Preston Farm Industrial Estate in Stockton, we've got Archie Kelly, star of TV shows Brassic, Phoenix Nights, Max and Paddy's Road to Nowhere. He was in Coronation Street for a while as well, but he's a fantastic stand-up comedian as well. Again, tickets, £15 from Joke Pit. There's also a pre-show menu available, so you can get some class scran on the cheap before the show. And as always, check out tedhankyt-shirts.com for Boro Teesside influenced merchandise, t-shirts and mugs. So there we have it. Yeah, look forward to hearing from you. Please give this show a like, a share, a follow, and as per usual, up the Boro. Come on, lads, believe. Let's get them playoffs fucking nailed, yeah.